Hello, everybody. First, before we start the top 5 coasters I really want to go on, I want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know I won't be making any special videos for that because I really have no idea, but thank you so much. That is a huge milestone for me, and I hope to get to 1,000 by at least 2024. Let's get into the video. Disclaimer, this video is not scripted, so the things that I say are made up as I'm talking. Enjoy. Velocicoaster is an Intamin multi-launch with 2 launches and a large top hat. This amazing Intamin multi-launch is in Orlando at Universal Studios Orlando or Islands of Adventure. I'm not too sure the difference. I probably cannot get there for quite a while, only because I live in Southern California and I'm not old enough to get a plane ticket and just go there. And I don't have enough money to, and I don't think my parents would like to spend that amount of money just to ride one roller coaster. But there is Hulk, Backwards, I don't know the name, it's stupid. But this ride is obviously a bucket list with the setting of it, the inversions, and just the fact that it's made by Intamin makes it amazing. Well, besides some rides. So, there's not much else I can say. This ride just looks absolutely amazing. I would have it higher, but it just doesn't look too thrilling to me. But still more fun than anything. And the ride POV is about to be over, so let's go to Eltoro. Eltoro is another Intamin, and the second Intamin on this list. The thing that makes me want to go on it so much is obviously those ejector hills that first drop. And the obviously best part of this ride is it has to be that amazing super fast chain lift up that hill. It is so amazing. That's the only good part of this ride, not the hills. No, that chain lift. It's just so amazing. Okay. Another thing that makes this ride absolutely amazing is the fact that it's right next to King Dakar. Totally. The thing is those quick turns, the hills, everything. I'm sorry, I'm adding a lot of comedy into Eltoro. I just really want to go on it. Only for that chain lift, obviously. Now, next on this list is actually Fury 325. All right. This roller coaster looks absolutely amazing with the POVs and the reviews I've heard about it. This giant B&M Giga, which stands at a amazing 325 feet, which also is why the name is Fury 325. Same story with Intimidator 305. And I think that's it for those. But these turns, the airtime hills, I think it has some decent positive G's. Negative G's I think are alright. I do prefer floater airtime than ejector. I don't really like crazy, insane rides. I've ridden Twisted Colossus. This is pretty controversial, but I didn't like the airtime. It just hurt. I think I was just stapled, or not stapled enough to enjoy it. Yes, it was fun, but not as fun as... Honestly, I prefer Riddler's Revenge over Twisted Colossus. Maybe that's just because that was the first time I ever rode it, but I definitely prefer Floater. Back to Fury 325, this ride just looks absolutely amazing with this color scheme. The theming looks alright, not Disney level. And that brings us to our next ride. Steel Vengeance is the first RMC on this list. I heard so many good things about it. It looks awesome, looks super smooth. The number 1 slot is another RMC. It might be a surprise, or it might not be. I don't think it's too surprising, but I think it's reasonable. Let's get back to Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance, the inversions they look pretty whippy. I like whippy. Like I said, in Fury 325, I'm not the biggest fan of ejector, but I think it was just because I was stapled. So next time I go to Cedar Point, Magic Mountain, I will 100% try to ride it multiple times, 2 or 3. I am not the leader of my group whenever I go because I'm still a little chickmunk. That was cringe. But yeah, so it depends what my mom and sister also want. But this ride just looks amazing. Like a huge version of Twisted Colossus, because that's like that is the only RMC I've been on. Soon, probably gonna be more. Not gonna lie, but this ride is just looks amazing. It looks smooth. The airtime looks awesome. The first drop is probably gonna be my favorite. The 90-degree, 200 something foot. I think 201. And yeah, this ride just looks amazing. Before we get to the number one spot, I do want to mention some honorable mentions because they were about to make the list, but I changed my mind. The first coaster is Millennium Force. Just the forces on it look absolutely amazing. The setting right next to the beach by Lake Erie, it looks amazing. The tunnels, the airtime, the pacing, everything is amazing. The next honorable mention is the Voyage. The thing that makes us different from a lot of coasters is the length. The pacing is great on it too, but the length is amazing. I love long roller coasters. Like Space Mountain's not too long, but it feels like it goes on forever. Same with a lot of themed. This one isn't really themed, but just the setting of it, it goes like deep into the trees. It's super long, so I love long because it feels like it never ends, and I don't like when roller coasters end, so that's why I love it so much, even though I've never been on it. And the next ride on this list is the Beast, Kings Island. The Beast is, I'm pretty sure, like the second or third longest roller coaster to ever exist. Not to ever exist. But right now, again, like I said with the Voyage, it's super long. The pacing isn't great. It's not great. There is, well, I can't say that, but there is a absolute insane amount of straight track. I even made a video making fun of it, but it still looks awesome. It goes deep into the trees. Again, with the Voyage, this is just like a large-scaled Voyage, but a lot less cool. And now number one. This enormous RMC hybrid, I think, is better than Steel Vengeance. The somewhat twisted drop, and it's slightly taller, not much taller, but taller. It looks faster. I think it feels faster. I've watched like the Park Bros, Coaster Studios, all of their reactions to it. Theme Park Avenue, all of them. So I just think it's cooler. The airtime looks a little more graceful, but still pretty like, I can't think of the word for it, but like crazy. This ride just looks absolutely amazing, and you got Sheikra, all of those right next to it. So yeah. That was my top 5 coasters I would like to ride in the future 2022 edition. I will be making one each year just to count off the list of all of the rides I have already been on. So every year, 2023, 2024, I would just love to get to all of these parks and ride all of them multiple times. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. That means a ton to me. And please follow my Instagram. It's at like 79 followers at the moment I'm recording. And I would really like that to get to like 200 by the end of this year or this month. I don't know. I'm growing very fast on it, so who knows. But thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.